What's going on, guys? Kyle here, your outlaw prophet. Had made a message, a video, and a pretty good bit. And the Lord kind of laid this on my heart, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. All this stuff we got going on in the news, war and Russia, fighting Ukraine and wars, rumors of wars. And if you hadn't watched my previous video, y'all go back and watch that. Uh, Pretty good message about what's going on. But the message I kind of want to bring to you guys is, in Revelation, the four horsemen of the apocalypse set out to ride. And, I can kind of look back on, my walk with Christ. And I remember reading about the four horsemen, and I thought, man, this is just a crazy time. And that's kind of what got me started, studying eschatology, the study of the end times. And, I think God planted that seed in my life that He would, kind of use me, to preach the end times and blow the trumpet and sound the horn for the times that we're living in. And guys, I just want to use this message to show just how close we are to that tribulation time, just how close we are to the very end, and just how close we are to the rapture. It could seriously be, any day, this month, in the next 6 months. I mean, I really don't know, but I know that we're that close. So let me read a little bit of the word of the four horsemen, and then we'll go over it. In Revelations chapter 6, verse 1, it says, "And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as if it were a noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, 'Come and see.' And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer." Sounds like the news, doesn't it? Wars and somebody going forth to conquer. Let's read on a little bit. Verse 3, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And they went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Sounds like the news. Read on, verse 5. It says, "And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, 'Come and see.' And I beheld, lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, saying, A measure of wheat for a penny, and a measure of barley for a penny. See thou hurt not the oil and the wine.' And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard a voice of the fourth beast say, 'Come and see.' And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto him over a fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, with death, and with the beast of the earth." So this is what I want to tell you guys. We see these four horsemen in the book of Revelation setting off to ride as Jesus is opening the seals of the end times. These four horsemen are unleashing their, each one has their own specific judgment that they're releasing. And, if we read these things happening, when they happen, and don't get me wrong, guys, I don't think that we're in the tribulation time yet, but we can see these things casting a shadow on the earth right now, the times that we're living in. And even in Jesus' words, he tells us, we'll hear wars and rumors of wars. And Jesus gives us signs and things that we can look at to look towards his appearing. Um, so, we can see these four horsemen casting a shadow on the earth. And that tells us that just how close we are to the time of the rapture and the coming of the tribulation time. And the one that kind of sticks out in my mind, as I read these, and we've seen it on the news, the third horseman that's riding on the black horse, he has a pair of scales in his hands, and a day's, and he says here, a day's work, for a portion of wheat, or a portion of barley. And, right now we're living in a time where Russia and Ukraine is, and I don't know the figures, guys, but somewhere I read that 80% of the entire world's, not just the United States, but the entire world's wheat comes from Ukraine and Russia. And, I got to thinking about this today. That's, if it would take a war of some kind, like what's happening right now for wheat to go sky high. And so I don't know right now, wheat's, flour and everything right now at the grocery store is probably pretty normal. But as this war goes on, next year, the wheat supply is going to be nothing. If Russia and Ukraine exports 80% of the world's wheat, flour is going to be, I don't know what the price would be. I know it's cheap right now. But you think about how much food could be affected by flour. Your hamburger buns, flour, your bread you buy at the grocery store's flour, flour just in so many products that we buy, far as, just like crackers and just all kinds of, substitutes they add in things to make, things thicker, or, seasonings and stuff like that. And, enriched wheat, they put all these fillers and additives into all these products that we buy at the store now. But you think about how if the world's wheat supply just goes to nothing, how that's going to affect everything. McDonald's, and you go to McDonald's, you ain't going to have no hamburger buns. You go to Subway, there ain't going to be no bread. You go to eat my Taco Bell, you got flour tortillas. You ain't even going to be able to get a soft shell taco. Everybody's going to be eating a hamburger on cornbread and hard taco shells, which Kyle don't like that much. But really, I mean, that was just joking there a little bit, guys. But as we read this, we see the shadow of these four horsemen setting out to ride. And I just want to encourage you guys that the Lord is coming very, very soon. And the evidence is in your Bible. And I hope you pick it up and read it. And that's all I got for you guys. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day.